We are super excited to introduce an incredible power supply to you in this TRC Power Spotlight. Meanwell just released a new external desktop power supply, and this external power supply is going to be unbeatable in the marketplace. Let me introduce to you the Meanwell GST360A series. This is impressive. This is 360 watts. I mean, look how small this power supply is for an external 360 watt desktop adapter. Incredible design. Now, this power supply is a 360 watt industrial external power supply. It's an external adapter, and it's the latest addition to Meanwell's GST family. Now, not only is this 360 watts of continuous power, but this power supply has the capability of providing 450 watts peak power for up to 3 seconds. Now let's take a look at this power supply and look at all the features and functions that you're going to benefit from. As usual, like all Meanwell external power supplies, they have complete global safety certifications. And of course, that includes UL listed to 62368-1. In addition, this power supply also meets the latest energy efficiency standards. So these power supplies in the GST360A series meets energy efficiency level 6. Now these models in this GST360A series are high efficiency power supplies. The efficiency on the individual models in this series range from 91 to 95% depending on the output voltage model. The AC input range on this power supply has your full universal AC input range from 85 to 264 volts AC. Now there's one thing you want to analyze and be very aware of on this particular series, and that's the derating at low line. So here we're going to show you the derating curve of the output power depending on the input voltage of the power supply. And you can see between 85 and 120 volts AC input, you will not get the full output power capability of this power supply. So when you're speccing in this power supply, be aware of the low line derating on this power supply. Also, this power supply comes in a number of models with different output voltages. It has all the standard output voltages that you would expect in a 360 watt external power supply. The first output voltage starts at 12 volts DC, and it goes all the way up to 55 volts DC. And as you can see here, we're listing out all the standard models that TRC Electronics stocks for you. Now let's take a look at operating temperature range. So the operating temperature range for this power supply, it's as low as -30 degrees Celsius, and it'll operate up to +70 degrees Celsius. If you take a look here at the derating curve, we show you how this power supply derates at the higher temperatures. So once again, you need to be aware of your operating temperature range, because once you go to a higher temperature range, just like any other power supply, you're going to start seeing some derating on the output power. Now for AC inlet connection, this power supply comes with an IEC320C14 inlet. TRC Electronics also will provide you the AC cords, whether you want a 3-foot cord or a 6-foot cord. For North America, we have these standard cords available in stock. Now let's take a look at the size. This is really impressive. For 360 watts, this is a small external adapter. And as a matter of fact, this size is the same size as the 280 watt version. Meanwell's doing a really amazing job of creating these power supplies with high power density. Specifically, the size of this power supply is 8.66 inches by 3.7 inches by 1.8 inches in height. So this power supply, of course, comes with a standard DC output connector. Now there's 2 types of DC output connectors it could potentially come with. It's either going to come with a 6-pin Molex or an 8-pin Molex. And depending on the individual model, it will come with one of those 2 connectors. If you take a look here, we show you which models have which type of connector. The GST360 has all the necessary protections that you would come to expect in a power supply. It has short circuit protection, it has overload protection, it has over voltage protection, and it also has over temperature protection, which will protect the power supply from conditions that it's not rated to operate in. In addition, this is really convenient. It's got a visual LED indicator for power on, so you have the indication that you actually have power on this external power supply. Now this amazing GST360 will fit many types of applications. Some of those applications will include gaming, consumer electronic devices, printing devices, all types of industrial equipment, and telecommunication equipment. Now we're seeing a bigger trend in external adapter requirements over the past several years. It wasn't typical to see an external adapter in this high power range, but more and more we see designers trying to get the power outside of their system and get it external to the system. So Meanwell's climbing that ladder and getting higher and higher in their external adapter power range. So at 360 watts, this is a really impressive power supply. Now Meanwell offers a 3-year warranty. They do an amazing job with this. So you're getting a high quality external adapter. This isn't some type of cheap power supply you're gonna get from some no-name brand. You're gonna get a reliable external adapter. They're one of the first manufacturers of power supplies to be aggressive and not just offer a 1-year external adapter warranty. They're coming in with a 3-year warranty because they have a lot of confidence in the product that they're bringing to the marketplace. So there you have it. There's Meanwell's new GST360A desktop power supply, a 360 watt external power supply that is going to be a top seller in the marketplace. Now, if you're interested in getting a sample, or you simply want some more information, or you would like some assistance with selecting the right model for your new design, give our office a call. We have a team of power supply specialists ready to assist you. They're certified and experts in the market, and they can definitely give you all the information that you need and help you with your next design.